I heard you like drawings. I'm challenging myself to not finish this video until I get a result that I like, a drawing that I like. So you might have watched my last videos, my last 4 videos, and these 4 past videos had such a different format, and with these new ones I want to try a more natural way of doing videos for me, and I want to be more myself, and I want to express more, I want to talk more. So welcome to my channel. We're gonna do some drawings, yeah. So if you like drawings, you can come and watch some drawings. Yeah, so the idea I had, I'm gonna use some pork figures, like pig figures, and unite them like in a technological manner to unite it to some gadgets that this character will use to interact. I'm thinking about some tribal children here to interact with the scene, like to suggest that this is their hero somehow. So I will be sketching more thumbnails, and later on I will apply on the final piece. Okay, I think I have a good idea. Let me try to reiterate. I'm using a thin paper to have some ideas, so this is really thin, really fragile. The cheap paper too, so I can throw some ideas out, and I try my best now. This drawing will help me figure out what I want at the end. So I don't have the entire design yet, so I try to come out with the ideas, mixing some visual library in this surface, and at the end I'll be able to figure out more clearly what the final drawing might come out to be. Now I'm dressing the character with some big shapes. I don't yet know what the shapes mean, so like I want this square shape here and maybe some circular shapes here. I don't know what they will turn out to be, but those are the shapes I want to relate. This pose is much better because we have like this face towards this direction and this one towards this other direction, and to many different directions. So this is cool because it creates movement like this. So I don't have everything figured out, but I know I want to do somewhat a design like this one. So I'm feeling confident, and I'll start my final drawing. If I try to figure out everything, I think it gets harder because I start nitpicking so much details Uh, and I think the inking process helps a lot creatively, since after a start, your mind has to be really aware of what you're gonna draw, and that can help bring some ideas out. Gotta be aware of the thickness from this armor, because if not, I get too attached to the human figure and I cannot design anything else on top of it. So I'm trying to figure out some big shapes. The smaller ones I will draw on the inking process. I'm trying to figure out the filled spaces, like with the tails, and balancing out with the spaces that are not filled. So this leg design is one of the most important in this piece, I think. I have this other leg back there, but the most important, it's this one at the front. I want to have this huge form, huge shape, and a really small toe, really small feet. Make sure I get this anatomy right, because I don't want the design to show that her leg has the same thickness as it's described in the armor. So I'm gonna make sure like she's wearing the thing. I try not to draw so much, because the inking process gives a lot of creative possibilities. So I'm not too attached to what is drawn here by any means. So the overall picture, it's alright. I want to make it better somehow. I'm still thinking. So she's holding something. I don't know what she's holding yet. So I'm trying to figure out her hair shape. So I'm gonna get crazy. So she's like from this tribe where they have this crazy hair. So in order to get crazy, you need to get not crazy, so I'm adding some curves. If everything is spiking, nothing is really calling our attention. So yeah, I got this, but I want some sci-fi thing on her head, so I'm trying to figure it out. It's nice. Yeah, I think we can start working with this. I'm gonna try to draw more kids. I erased one kid here. Right? They're wearing pork hats. And I want something on the background, but I don't know what yet. Maybe a landscape, some happy little trees. So I'm testing out some aesthetics that I want to apply. So I might do this for some more delicate parts like the face, because if I mess this up, even with underdrawing, I'll kind of lose my drawing, the entire thing. So I gotta be a little delicate. I think it's gonna be alright. I'm doing this test. This one looks good. So I've erased it so I can see more clearly the line drawing, and I can create more stuff. So I'm trying to figure out this part here so I can overlap it, and I have three planes, three different planes, like the leg, the bottom, and the other leg. So I'm trying to figure this out right now. I want to have a huge cable crossing over many parts, but I don't think I have this opportunity. So I let it stay like this for now. If I get some ideas as I go, I will do it, but for now it's this. Now I have to do the pork faces and stuff. So I merge them with some technology so they don't feel like stickers on the paper, so they feel like they are part of the design. So I'm connecting some different parts with the ports and we'll be fine. So I want to do like their eyes with some X on the eye, so it's not so gruesome. It's like cartoony, and they don't feel like. Of course, they've been murdered, but in a less realistic way, I think. So like this. So let me put some cables on him. It's not perfect, but will help understand the design of the thing. So this is a pig-powered sword. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like it got the spirit of those pigs drained by technology into the sword, so it can kill more pigs. It's a very sustainable weapon. The more you kill, the best your weapon gets. I gotta get the end of this shape. If I don't get it, it won't make sense. But I want the key to overlap here, so I gotta be careful. Just the shape is enough. I got the perspective wrong here, but that's no problem, because the overall shape is working, so it's alright. I can figure it out with some drop shadows and stuff like that. I really like this wobbly shape from inside, people inside, so I try to use it as much as I can. Like I want to use here, so it's gotta do this wobbly thing. Really helps fill some gaps and give meaning to it. For the kids, it's gonna be easier because they are kids. You can get more happy with their shapes. So I'm trying to do it. So I got the hand kind of wrong, but that's alright because it's in contrast to things that look like more machine-like. So have something as organic and as wrong as this, it's kind of nice. So I want to have like pork masks, but I want a simpler design. Like if this is a mask that you buy on the store. I think her arm got too big, but that's alright, because there will be more kids. I think I fixed it a little bit, her shape. Now I want a boy here. Maybe more pig insides on the floor and some flowers. because it's like a party, remember? So I want to give everyone flowers. Flowers are really easy to draw, like are those squared, rounded shapes that I use. And then you got flowers. To draw kids, you only have to do like shapes with less contrast. And you draw like an adult with different proportions, smaller proportions, but with less shape contrast, and you got kids. So it's like this super creepy festival with robots and dead pigs. So I want to use some rocks here, not as much, just some rocks here, some rocks there, some round rocks to give a nice friendly feeling. I want to give some bigger flowers because I only drew small ones, so give some bigger flowers so we can have a very cute garden here. Let me see what we got. Let me give some drop shadows here so we can have more depth.
Hoje eu vou fazer uma prece a Deus, nosso Senhor, pra chuva parar de molhar o meu divino amor, que é muito lindo, é mais que o infinito, é puro e belo, inocente como a flor. Chove chuva, chove sem parar. Chove chuva, chove sem parar.
So now that there are dead pigs flying like angel pigs, I forgot to put wings on this one. That's alright because I'm tired. Looks nice. I think it looks nice. The dark valley there. I want to use more dark values in other places. I didn't see you there. How are you, man? So you like this video? I hope so. I worked hard doing it. So if you liked it, consider subscribing to the channel. It would be fine, I guess. And see you next time. Bye. Bye.